Welcome to the Green Box Podcast,
Yo.
episode whatever. There we go. We got people here. We got people here. My nigga Mike here. My nigga Nate here. My nigga Day here. My nigga Evan here.
This nigga just
What is
do
your
a
name?
roll call of everybody behind the camera.
Stop, bro. What's your name? Asante. We got a small African boy named Asante in here. So, you know what I'm saying? It's been a couple weeks.
You African or something? I guess obviously.
Aren't
huh?
you? Aren't you?
You know, cause I ain't want to ask you, right? Because everybody asks me.
You not?
Fuck no. Fuck no. What's wrong with the fuck no?
Like it was something wrong
She
with
part
it.
of the
Oh no,
multi-
I'm just not. I don't like. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I don't want no African beef. I know that come with a lot. I'm super straight. This nigga just answered the phone.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Atlanta, man. It's good to have mobile drug dealers. We've been gone for a couple weeks, bro. I want to update everybody on our lives. Okay, how have you been?
I've been great.
All right, that's good. That's good. Everybody's now spoken about their life that needs to. Oh, Paul.
Oh God, you right. You a dead ass right.
Hey, Paul, tell her, bro. Hey, matter of fact, I had a show the other week. My nigga Paul came through. Second nigga in the room to come to one of my comedy shows. Shout out my nigga Paul.
Yeah,
Tell him about the show, Paul.
Show some love. Yeah, no.
Tell him about the other people.
My nigga did his thing. Oh yeah, niggas was in there was ass though.
Terrible,
It was a couple of good people though.
You see what I be
ain't gonna act like it was nobody that was good.
Who you thought was like the
that
coldest one?
That white girl that was Jewish, she had some good jokes. She made me laugh like out loud. Like,
That
really,
bitch is a
really laugh.
professional joke teller.
She is.
That bitch
Oh.
tells jokes for money,
Oh well,
which is what we all working for. She was good at it.
Yeah, she's good at it.
But you see what I be talking
She did a
about?
good
When it's like
job.
when you got to compare yourself to other niggas and you look around like, oh, y'all really not good at talking in front of people.
It was a nigga. I think he went right before you.
Oh yeah, he did terrible.
He
Yeah, he did terrible.
He
I
was-
hate that.
I don't know if he just was having a rough day and he needed to get on stage and like vent. Like, but that's basically what it was. He just kind of like told us about his day.
But some
He
dudes
wasn't-
be back
not
there
in
like,
joke format either though.
but some niggas be in the back like, yo, this is my first time doing this, and I'll just be like, nigga, it's gonna go good. Like they came here to laugh, nigga. It's gonna go good, and then they get up there and it really don't go good. And I be like, damn, bro, you just bad.
You be lying to people.
No, I don't. I tell niggas when they come off stage if it was good or not for real. What you say, Kate?
Oh, that's good. You're honest with people.
I try to be, except women.
So when they ask,
Huh?
So when they ask,
out of
you be
pocket.
saying like that shit was bad. How do you word it?
If you come off stage and like, if you know it was quiet and you just came on stage, I'm gonna just be like, yeah, bro, you gotta write some more.
Okay, Austin. So have you ever had a joke that you just thought was gonna kill the crowd? Niggas just looked at you like still as fuck.
No,
Damn.
I'm good at
I'm
jokes.
sorry. Excuse the fuck out of me. I just don't believe that.
Yeah,
I
should.
don't believe it.
It's never happened. What'd you
Like,
say?
tell me a joke
That
right
nigga
now.
told that
Bitch,
nigga to
hold
tell a
on,
joke.
man. Hey, I done told you about that, bro.
Hey, if a nigga
don't
ever
tell me
you,
to tell
if a
no
nigga
fucking
ever
joke,
tell,
bro.
Hey, let me ever catch you telling a joke on command. I'm gonna beat your
I'm not.
ass.
I don't do that, bro.
Yeah.
Look, bro. If a nigga walk up to you and say, "Play me a beat," bro, you better, bro. I don't know, bro.
Alright, so what if a nigga like somebody who is somebody that you respect that's not even a comedian, artist, anything?
I'm saying if you just ask it,
Somebody that you like.
if you asking me just like, okay, what's a joke that you tell? Like, what's a joke that's funny? And you just somebody like not like on some, hey, tell me a joke shit. Then yeah, you could probably get a joke. But I'm not gonna tell you the joke.
No,
I'm not
Like,
capping.
if he walked up to you, be like, "Oh, you a comedian?"
Bro,
Tell me a
I've been
joke.
around plenty of people that be like,
Hey.
tell me a joke. I be like, follow me on Instagram or something, nigga, because it's up there. I'm not finna tell you a joke, nigga. We walking
and
down
this
the
is,
street.
but this whole thing, you also made like a false equivalency. He has to play his beat.
I was just
for a
gonna
nigga to
say
hear
he
his
got to
beat.
do that.
He
That's
has
a bad.
Yeah, a nigga can go. All right, go
Nigga
on
tell
my
Evan to
YouTube or
return
something.
and kick
you
us some
can
shit
you
in the
can
middle of
pull
the
up a
street.
video of your joke, but don't be on the street telling jokes for.
I'm
niggas.
not
Don't-
telling
I
niggas
would-
jokes, bro.
Yeah,
That's
don't do
like
that
bitches
shit.
knowing how to sing, and every time you walk around, like always
That's
singing
like-
happy
yeah,
birthday to people,
yeah.
like cool out,
That's
bro.
like who knowing how to sing?
Any bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Shout out to the black queens, yo.
Bitches?
But nah, my nigga,
That's
no,
crazy.
no. Shout out to the black queens. But nah, you know what I'm saying? It was a good show. I appreciate my nigga coming. Cool little 5
you know,
minutes.
I would have been supposed to come like beforehand.
Pause, but yeah.
I was mad.
Yo, where you be?
Whoa, big pause.
Yeah,
You right?
I'm happy
Damn,
people
that's
here now.
crazy.
I'm happy
Yeah.
people here.
Hey, that's hell. That was a
Stop
wild
this
one.
shit.
Yeah, that's
But no, I really appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? And my niggas been holding me down. RP Leslie McCall, Grandpa passed last Friday. All my niggas been holding me down.
RIP.
I've been in here running through the weed though. Running through it, boy. This shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Look at
But
him
you know what I'm
smile
saying? I'm
through
feeling,
his sadness. Y'all see
damn,
that
nigga, I feel a little, bro, my granddaddy lived a long motherfucking time, bro. That nigga was about to turn 90 this month. This nigga been alive since Martin
don't
Luther
mean you
King
not
and shit.
sad,
Like, you know what I'm
nigga.
saying? It's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. People pass. But, you know what I'm saying? I know where he at. I know what he lived through. Nigga up there with my grandma. So, it's, you know what I'm saying? You got to live in peace. You can't be sad forever. You know what I'm saying? You can't be down. You can't dwell on shit forever. Do what you got to do as a man or woman to get through it. Move forward. So, that's what it is. So, we took a week off for me. Now we back.
Gotcha. All right.
Couple things that happened, though. So, Hip-Hop Awards happened. Who won Hip-Hop Show of the Year, Kate?
Carisha, please. And the people
Terrible.
that's been
Hey,
there,
wait, hold
real
on. Her
upset.
last name Real Life, please.
No.
What's wrong with you?
No.
You thought her last name was Please?
I
The
don't
name
know
of the
what.
show, Carisha,
Her
please.
first name Carisha. Ain't nothing out of
You know what? That is crazy, yo.
What are we
What's
talking
Carisha
about?
like? What's the base of Carisha? Never mind.
It's like Carisha Brownlee or something like that's her real name. But
Damn,
no,
she
yeah.
sound like she's
So the name of the show is Carisha, please.
Yes.
And that's the
She-
one. So that I've seen like the little clips of the show. I thought it just came out, though, right?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a political thing. Like we was talking on Mike, you was saying that BET ratings is lower, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? BET doing a lot of shit to pull out the stops. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry basically owns BET. We don't. This isn't a Tyler Perry show here. We don't fuck with you, my guy. But you know what I'm saying? He doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? He basically is.
Wait, Kate, you fuck with Tyler Perry?
No, Kate knows.
It's just the fact that he goes so hard about
It's not go. I don't go hard. I just don't like him.
Yeah, he really bad.
How is it?
He's a really bad.
I'm
person.
saying. I was just gonna say.
I'm just trying to make sure you just. I understand you don't.
Really bad.
Yeah, Tyler Perry's a really
yeah,
bad person.
but like,
What I'm saying, it's not just. What you say? Why is Tyler Perry bad? Okay.
Okay, so
I wasn't
hold on.
expecting
Let
this.
me
On
do
the
this.
record, I disagree.
Okay.
Completely.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why Tyler Perry is
Y'all
really
got
bad.
it.
Okay. So when
Hello.
you're in a place of privilege and esteem and you have power, right? You're supposed to use your power to help your people. That's what you should do.
Who said
No,
that?
okay. Does he? Because or does he use it to make money?
I mean,
Does he?
So because if I'm a media company, right, and I put out images all the time, we know how images affect society and like the type of video and type of things you put out. It's how we've been doing it from the beginning of time. What's one of the first big movies? It's called Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a
Yeah.
Nation. When you go back to Birth of a Nation, it's how white people use film to display black people in a certain way. They doing all the blackface, they got all the funny faces, they doing all the crazy shit. So like that's some white people's first interaction with black people was watching Birth of a Nation. So that's
You
the
gotta,
image
you
thing.
gotta give them the whole
So-
thing, bro. If you gonna do that,
That is the whole. What are you talking about?
I'm saying you gotta. Birth of a Nation was like one of the biggest films of all time.
All
when
time,
it came
yeah, that's
out.
what I'm saying.
But
Yeah, it was like
basically
it's like one of the first movies to ever come out.
Yeah,
period.
like big
And that-
blockbuster type
and it's
shit.
one of the first times white people that don't live around black people see black people.
Yeah.
And that when they see them in this jigaboo image.
Coonish.
They got the black foot.
They got
doing all
black
this
face,
coon shit.
fat white
so
people.
then that's when you get the importance of how media works. If you've never seen something, I show you this. This is now what you associate with this. So now all these white people are associating this with blackness. So now fast forward to 2020s. While Tyler Perry has a movie studio and he's a powerful black man and he can put out any image of black people he can choose to put out because he has his own studio.
Facts.
He chooses to keep putting out the same negative stereotype image of black people. Regardless of how much money he making, where he putting the money, the image is just important as the money he's making. So if you're gonna keep making us appear this certain way on camera, and you're a black man yourself, and you're one of the only black-owned studios, yeah, you being a greedy, evil person.
I feel like that can be said for a lot of producers, though. I mean, even like if you look at Wesley Snipes, some of the things he put out, or 50 Cent now. Like,
I agree.
literally everything he puts out is about black people selling drugs. So it's like you have to hold everybody accountable.
No,
like,
I agree with your point, but they don't say they don't say that they're here for a certain amount of things. Tyler Perry says he is for the people.
Bro,
He
Tyler Perry
is
just
for our
built
benefit.
That studio, bro. That studio just appeared like in the last 5 years, bro. I've been on my fuck Tyler Perry since I was probably 10, 11 years old. I'm not a fan of niggas that create caricatures of niggas and then sell them to white people and get rich.
Exactly.
I'm just not for it. And once you
I
work,
feel like it's more about keeping families and people
it's not about
together
keeping
and,
families
That's what he
together, bro.
tell
That's what
you.
he's
That's not
saying.
what
That's
that
not what
shit
he
is for,
does.
But
for
I'm a
real.
nigga. For me, that's what it was.
All right, but look though. All right, so look, if that's
Tyler
what you get, if that's what you get from it, that's good. But that means that you're in the minority. Most people watch Tyler Perry movies to be. It's like a break. It's mindless. It's just like watching Fast and the Furious. It's not a good movie. You're just watching it to watch it because it's Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is at the point where he has name recognition and name value. Your mom is gonna, or at least my mom is gonna watch anything Tyler Perry does. I used to watch the plays and all that shit because it was funny. I'm grown now. That shit not funny. That shit that he puts in the movies and shit like that is real, but it's not real. It's like he takes the worst part of black people's plights and black life, and he put that shit in the movie and put Halur on it, and then white people go sit in the fucking stands and watch it, and your mom go sit in the stands and watch it. But that shit is bad, bro. That shit just bad. I can't fuck with dude.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with weirdos.
Overcoming it and shit too. Like,
You said what?
most of them usually have like happy endings and shit.
Sometimes, but it's
But
like,
even-
what's the name of them?
Who really be
For colored
remembering the
girls-
endings
That
though?
was
Let's
fucking
say you
tragic.
let's say you're a white person watching let's say you're a white person watching Tyler Perry,
Which
movies.
they do.
Which
The
they do
nigga
a lot.
ticket sales is 60% white. When I found out 60% of the sales was like that, yo, I was out.
Yeah, so let's say
It's women and white people.
So let's say that's that, but you don't really live like, and you keep seeing this. Do you really care about the end of the movie, or do you just care about all the
You
all
want
the,
it to have a
all the cool
resolution.
jokes all
Yeah,
through
bruh.
the fucking all the movie?
Like, I don't remember-
What are you remembering more?
Listen, hold on, look. Have you seen the Tyler Perry movie where the dude is just purposely giving people AIDS?
For color girls.
That's not for colored
No,
girls.
Temptation,
Temptation, right?
Temptation,
Do you
yeah.
remember the end of that movie?
Where the girl had ended up getting AIDS or something like that, and
I didn't know there was an end to the movie because
Yeah, I don't
all I
know.
remember about the movie is it was a nigga giving bitches AIDS
think at
for
a-
fun.
this
That's
is-
all you get.
I think with like everybody's, it's a cliche, but cliches exist for a reason. They actually apply to real life. With
Bro.
great power comes great responsibility. He has so much power. Huh?
Shout out to Spider-Man.
Shout
You
out
right
to
there.
Spider-
But no, you right, Paul. This is responsibility,
But
and the
it's
more
his
money that he
responsibility
gets,
to put out better images of black people, because he's one of the few people in a position to do so, and he just does not choose to do so.
and I'm not
so,
even.
like,
and
I
you know,
judge him
and you
for
know,
that.
I'm one of them people that's like, you know what I'm saying. I'm not no advocate, but you know what I'm saying. I have no problem with anybody that's gay or has anything that they're into. But Tyler Perry basically been cross-dressing for like the last 15 years and telling people it's just a joke in the character. He's told you he was gonna stop doing it, doubled back, and did it again. Like, if that don't show you that he's all for monetary gain, like,
Yeah,
nothing will.
because-
That's what that shit is. Bro,
scene
that's
on
what that is,
that
bro.
That scene on that last movie, Homecoming, where he at the end and he playing Beyonce and he's Medea dressed up
that
as
was out of
Beyonce.
pocket.
He
was
did
out
that?
of pocket.
Regard,
Yes.
let's say regard.
It was like a whole
What y'all
10
talking about?
minute.
But
yeah,
this
it
the
was a whole
thing.
10
But
minute.
Hold on, what he
but
do?
this is the worst
Dressed
part
up
of
like
it. He dressed up
Beyonce
like
and did the whole
yeah, he
homecoming
did a whole
performance
concert, right?
with the
But let
booty
me-
shorts. The
Y'all
Beyonce
telling me
movie.
that's the nigga y'all want going to meetings with white people and they like, oh, this is him. This is the nigga.
But hold on,
Y'all
but-
want that?
But hold on, this is the worst part about that scene in the movie. It's in the credits, and it has to be. So you think about how expensive movie scenes are. You have to get the rights to the Beyonce music. You have to set
you
up
worried
the
about the
stage.
wrong thing, Paul.
No, I'm saying he did all this to dress
So he
up
could
like
dress up?
so he could dress up and put on a Beyonce concert. Like, bro, what?
If that's honestly what he was trying to do, more power to him. I just think it's funny that like a nigga might see that and not be like, oh, all of this shit is really just him living out his dreams and shit and just getting the fuck off. He don't really give a fuck about, like, once you hit a certain level of money, right? Like, if you up $30-40 million, right, and you give somebody $500,000 or $2 million, if you up $100 million, right? Everybody acts like you just did something crazy. For you, that shit really just a tax write-off or nothing.
It's
It's really nothing, honestly. You might a less responsible nigga might have hit the club and dropped $100K, just fucking off. So you like all that shit is just it's levels and shit. It just be feeling empty to me, bro. Like once you hit a certain level, bro, and you decide to keep like you setting your ways and your ways not for really putting the niggas up and bettering shit. I'm really out, bro. I've been out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, dude.
Yeah. So we went way left though.
Yeah, I don't know how we ended up
So I
talking.
guess
Niggas
that's
asked me to
opposite
explain.
side.
the
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
dude.
no. But yeah, Carisha,
Please.
Oh,
Yeah,
within
like,
yeah, she got 3 episodes of that shit out. How she win the
like
hip hop award? You
5
that big a fan, Kate?
episodes. No, I've only watched one
they call
episode,
it biggest,
and that shit-
they best hip hop platform.
And I didn't even. Oh, I guess it is hip
That's
hop.
that's
so I
that's
guess she's-
that's literally
She interview rappers?
impossible.
Yeah, she hip hop like me. Like,
She interviewed
female.
Kevin Gates.
Oh yeah, I
She
watched that one.
interviewed
JT,
J-
Santana, Mulatto, Sweetie, Meg Thee Stallion.
Damn,
That's
she
it.
dropped 4 or 5 pods.
And that's it.
We suck, man.
Biggest. No, we don't suck.
Nah, we suck.
We don't have.
When you gonna fuck one of these celebrities and get us
Oh my
on,
God.
bro?
Why it gotta be me?
I got,
Jesus. All right, you
Why
be
you
around the
not doing that?
celebs. Go ahead, Austin.
okay, we can. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead,
We can
let's
work
set
it.
it up for me. But that shit is crazy because I mean those were some pretty like iconic podcasts. I feel like
Yeah, they beat out
NPR
Dream
Tiny
Champ.
Desk too. Like you know how many
For real?
iconic like Tiny Desk moments there are. They gave us Usher. Watch this.
I'm saying
Like,
they did. They just going off of just 1 year though, right?
But she
I
only got
mean,
5. That's not even.
I was about
year.
to say, and
Okay.
still, in just this year, think about all the shit that those podcasts have given us versus what she's given us in like the last 2 months.
Are we hating?
I was just gonna
I'm
say,
being-
is this pod
there's
hate?
nothing wrong with
Cause
being
I
a
just
hater.
wanna make
pod
sure
hate.
we're not
totally,
hating.
yeah, I'm about to say,
I'm
now
fine
that
with
I'm older,
pod
it's
hate.
nothing wrong with being a hater.
Fuck 'em.
Like it's okay.
Roll them.
I be hating on some people.
Nah,
Like,
but look though, like you said, the viewership's down at BET. So if the viewership's down at BET, and they doing all these partnerships with Tyler Perry and
Probably Revolt,
and
too.
Revolt and Puffy and everything, of course we're gonna lean that way. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it for what it is, bro. Like the BET Awards, I'm sure you watched it, right, or a little bit.
I mean, I watch certain clips. Let's say that.
The BET Awards, last time I watched, they have a commercial like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Cause they trying to pay the fucking bills over there.
Mm-hmm.
Shit tough. So I
shit's
get
crazy.
it. I understand that shit. And if Puffy want to fucking helicopter in and say, yo, if y'all niggas need help with production, I got $3 million just on this card here. You know what I'm saying? I can understand that shit.
you gotta just stop.
Exactly. They dropped the ball when they let a
Niggas
white
really
dude
just
buy
gotta
it.
stop watching something called Black Entertainment Television.
Well, at
owned
first
by
it
white
was for
people, though.
niggas. When they made that shit, it
I'm
made
about to say
sense,
it
bro.
was.
But I'm saying at first I said now, but I'm saying now you have a responsibility to yourself to just stop watching that shit.
Why?
You white people can't own Black Entertainment.
Well, that's true. Like
Television.
when
Like,
I
you
found out the
cannot
white person
watch-
bought it.
You cannot watch Black Entertainment Television.
I mean,
owned
white
by
people own
That's-
mostly
they're
all
telling me-
black entertainment, though. Honestly, if you think about it, most of all these rappers are signed to record labels that's
a
owned
great
by
point.
white
Getting deep.
people.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm
Point.
just saying. So they own our entertainment.
She getting deep. You like
That's
that?
a great
She
point.
getting deep on you.
Like,
Blew your fucking mind, Mike.
I'm just saying.
But nah, a lot of these
Why
niggas
did it
is
blow
signed
your
up.
mind? 'Cause a woman.
No,
made a
that's
great
how he
point?
said. No, that's just how
You
he
are
said.
so messy. Oh my.
I'm just-
No.
I'm
It's
just
just more
saying.
so. It's just more so, like you said. A lot of the face behind everything usually is white, but like when it comes to something like BET, you shouldn't even want to own it if you white. But I guess
They don't care.
you know what I'm saying. I
don't
guess
give a
you. You
damn.
know what I'm saying. If it's up, it's up.
I'm pretty sure white people make do rags. I just made that up, but I'm getting almost.
Yeah, don't do that.
You're
Bro.
getting canceled.
That's not funny.
You're getting canceled.
That's really
okay?
not funny. 'Cause what if you find out they putting lead in the do rags? Then what? What you gonna keep
And that's why
wearing?
your shit
Niggas
falling
need-
out.
Niggas need waves. Nigga, what you
Oh,
talking
God.
about?
Oh
Man,
my
but
gosh.
I mean, if they
just
got to
get
pay the
my
bills
waves
at
back, not
BET, bro, they
anything,
have to pay
but
the bills
damn.
at BET. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you don't notice that if you see somebody performing at an award show, they're probably gonna win the award they're up for. That's just what it
Facts.
is. It's politics that come into it. I remember, what was it? A year ago when the Weeknd was he about to do the Super Bowl? Whenever the Weeknd was about to do the
No,
Super
it's a
Bowl.
Grammy, wasn't it? He was supposed to
He
perform
was
at the
supposed to. He had to
Grammys.
choose between the Grammys and the Super Bowl. That's what it
Okay.
was. And he chose the Super Bowl because the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? He felt like more people watch Super Bowl than the Grammys. And the Grammys was like, fuck this nigga. He not getting no awards. That's just what it is. So if I come and I'm there, you better give me the fucking award. Like if you see Beyonce and Jay-Z at a BET, anything, they leaving with something.
When have you ever seen that?
They been at
A
plenty of them
long
shits
time
and they
ago.
was
It's been
winning.
a while
It's been a
ago.
long time.
But
Nigga, I seen Beyonce give a nigga a lap dance on the BET stage.
Sure did.
Yeah, that was damn.
It was
Hey, look where we've
Yeah,
gone.
exactly.
Terrence Howard.
Michael Jackson used to go to
Terrence
BET
Howard,
award
you
shows,
dead.
nigga.
Hey, that's crazy. Y'all just pulled that shit out of my memory. I forgot all
Terrence
about
Howard.
that shit.
Beyonce
Man, that
was
shit
there.
definitely
Ja Ray, yeah. No,
Bro,
speaking
but
of performances,
you know what I'm
though,
saying? Like
yeah.
they falling off because they just don't. You gotta have respect with artists and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like people like Rihanna don't want to do business with some dirty white nigga that don't understand what they got going on. So it's just what it is. What's up? You good? Oh, my fault. You doing? Oh, my fault. But nah, so it's just hard. It's hard to keep that shit going, bro.
What you about to say, Kate?
Oh, speaking of performances, because I want to talk about Glorilla performance, because it really brings me into a new thing, talking about like the old days of the BET Awards, how like Michael Jackson, where like people were on the stage. Michael
Shout out to Michael.
Jackson. Who else? We had like some real greats on the stage, and it's just so amazing to me to see Glorilla in like the first couple months of her stardom being like on the BET stage and having such a production. Like normally them the type of niggas we see on like the side BET stage, like on the side.
Oh yeah, you're right, huh?
Yeah,
they do
but
the,
like-
the joint outside.
Are the new
outside,
niggas
like-
be the very last performance with
Yeah,
nothing
like-
else
They used to
going
put them
on?
niggas outside. She right. Like Thug and them, they used to perform. I remember they performed
So-
outside for 2-3 years.
So I'm just like now I feel like so much has
Glorilla
changed.
bigger than what Thug was at that time.
I'm not doing this. I'm listening to you, Kate.
I've heard that their career.
Bro, you good, bro. You good.
At the very
You're
beginning-
okay. You're okay. You don't got to do this, bro. I'm not having another conversation about Thug. No.
No, it's not even about Thug. Glorilla has a song with the biggest female rap artist out. Thug didn't have that at his beginning. Within
Hey,
his
bruh.
first year, he didn't
Bruh,
have
look.
a song with the biggest
look, bro,
male
I'm trying
rap
to do the
artist.
pod with
That's
you.
just a fact, though.
Hey, look, I'm
trying.
trying to do this podcast with you, bro.
Is that not a fact? Did I just not say a fact? That's all I want to know.
Mike, you got the gloves? We can have a conversation, but I feel like we need boxing gloves,
You
bro.
can get gloves, I'll get my knife.
Oh God.
Okay. I like
Yeah.
how you
Alright.
talk. You
Alright.
talk nice.
let's-
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you live?
Just give the conversation
What you
somewhere
say?
else, okay?
No, you right.
So yeah, let's talk about artist development though. Do y'all feel like artist development is like a thing of the past? Like niggas just
Yeah.
start and they
Nobody
just
give a
get
fuck
it?
Yeah,
about-
you got to be a star already.
It
They're
ain't
not
even.
trying to
It's
make
not
you a
even that
star.
artist
Develop you,
development is dead. Like nigga, I'll develop you once you're here. Maybe if I'm like take her right. She's CMG right. Gotti developed artists, but that don't mean if you
Do
sign
he?
a it looked like he developing artists. He got what?
No,
He
you
got-
know
he might
what?
have the hottest
You
niggas.
know what?
He do
Gotti
right now.
might be the only
It's
person
no.
pushing
They
artists.
do it. They do it. Yep. QC.
Gotti and
That's all I'm
QC.
finna
QC
say.
don't
Might
even
be the
push
only
they
one
artists for
pushing
real. If
They
you
don't
honestly
push
think
you
about
if
it,
you smaller.
I mean, yeah, but honestly and truly think about it. I feel like QC really only cares about Baby and
But
JT
they do.
at
But
this
this thing,
moment.
they will
like,
pick an artist and push them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
the thing,
saying.
Oh, okay.
You don't have enough money to push every artist on your
But I feel
label.
like CMG
But
is
at least
pushing more
Q-
artists at one time though.
Yeah, they
Like-
got like 5 though.
5
QC
ass
got,
artists,
but
like-
QC got like a mega start. You don't really when you got Lil
True.
Baby, you got a mega. Yeah,
At the
you gotta
time,
put
of all
energy
that,
behind it.
all that shit, when Baby got to QC, it was a lot of niggas there. But like you just said, like if we get a nigga, I forgot how the saying go. My nigga Envy back there, he probably know the shit better than me. But it's one nigga pays for the building, bruh. So like Baby win, all y'all niggas win because y'all niggas is losses. All y'all niggas is losses except for this nigga and maybe this nigga. All of y'all niggas is losses. So everything good that come for this nigga, you benefit from it, even if you feel like you getting left out in the cold. We was just talking about that shit the other day. If somebody winning on your team, you gotta step back and get what you can out of the situation. A lot of them niggas wasn't feeling that shit. Matter of fact, we was talking about QC. We was talking about Skipper the Flipper. And how he peeled. I used to fuck with Skipper. That nigga was like, bro, these niggas don't care about me. It's like, nigga, make a hit so they can care about you then. Because they not going to give a fuck. No, I'm not. You're supposed to make a hit and then I push it. That's
not-
what's supposed to happen.
See?
You're supposed to make a hit record and then I go make
That's
sure people
new.
know you made it.
That's new.
What?
Because like some shit, like think about it. Before pre-internet, when niggas was like, when you heard music from the radio, like if they paid the money for it to hear it on the radio, like you gonna like it. Like you not like you
Niggas-
gonna hear
yeah,
it
niggas
all the
are getting
time.
It's not
signed
that you
all
like
the
it, it
time
just
now.
gets
Yeah.
stuck in your
Like
head.
it's not
Yeah.
even your choice.
You talking about something being stuck in
Yeah,
your head versus it
used-
being a real
Yeah,
snaz.
let me not
though.
even say you like it, but you gonna hear it a lot.
Yeah,
It used to not
that's
even
true.
It used to not be your choice what you heard.
That's true. But now we don't.
But
It's been different for 10 years.
Yeah, yeah.
So that shit's over.
That's what I'm saying. So yeah, so niggas is not developing.
I feel like
Used
they.
to- it used to labels have said you have to bring me a hit and
You
sell it
do.
to me.
Niggas are getting
If
signed
you, all right,
after
bro.
their
If you look
first
at
hits now.
look at a nigga like perfect example would be Fetty Wap, right?
Yeah.
Fetty Wap album, his first album was done before he signed to 300. All those hits that we heard that year, that's why they came out like that because he was in control of it instead of a label. All them hits.
So that's what I said. You got to make you.
That goes with your point, but I also think that part of music is now dead. I don't think that niggas aren't coming to you with
Yeah, that's
4
what I'm
real
saying.
hits
No
for
one's-
you to figure out how to make money off of now on the
that's what I'm
back
saying.
end.
No one's making you a. No one's. That's what she's saying. No artist development.
if
That's
you-
part of art development.
but-
You're supposed to make me. Cause like this is the thing. Niggas forget. Niggas used to have no songs and come and perform for a nigga, and then they.
You
used
talking
to
about
sign-
Beans?
No, I'm not even.
Beans a
talking-
good example though.
I wasn't talking about specifically Beans. I'm saying that's nigga. It wasn't even just. That's literally how music used
Yeah.
to go.
Beans
you used
went
to
on
have to
tour
go
with
in
no
front of
songs.
a record exec or A&R or somebody had to see you do your music, and then they gave you studio time and helped you make a song.
Because niggas didn't have studio access for real.
Yeah, you didn't have
Niggas didn't even know where to go, bro.
You already have to have your own hit song to get signed. Now,
I think if you want to get signed, no, you don't need a hit song. You need
at least
you need the
I
socials.
think you do need a hit
stardom.
song.
God
I mean,
damn,
especially
fucking
you need some type of stardom already,
yeah,
which
facts.
usually
I mean,
comes from a hit song.
Look at the Ice Spice. She
Well,
had to
yeah,
have that
perfect.
song. Glorilla had to have FNF. Who else?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these artists had to have a song. like
And
a
that song
hit
wasn't
before.
even like a real hit.
catchy,
That was like a
yeah.
TikTok
TikTok
hit.
song.
And
Yeah, it
niggas,
was a
and
TikTok
niggas
song.
you heard growing up, you didn't hear they single
Until,
before
yeah.
they was signed.
That's
That's
true
nuts.
too. That's true too. I think I mean, you're right about that. But like at the same time though, some of these niggas will develop an artist. They will develop an artist. Like we was just talking about. Damn, so many hiccups. We was just talking about CMG and
They will push an artist. I don't know about this. Yeah,
they
yeah,
literally
they
are
do.
developing.
Yeah, they
you watching them
They
develop
do.
an artist
They do
right now.
develop. Yeah, they
You
do
know what I'm saying?
develop.
And if you look at QC, right, and you was talking about like how somebody said they was focusing on Baby. It's dumb videos. I remember seeing a P fucking talking to JT, trying to talk her through rapping. Like, hey, yo,
Yeah,
you got to
okay.
leave it like this so you could do this. You got to do that so you can
Yeah,
do
if
this.
they
That's
see-
development.
Yeah, no, for real. If
The way they did Baby is development.
QC and CMG, if they see you like you already got your kind of own momentum to you, they will.
I also feel like, you know what I'm saying? I know Leor catch flack, but I also feel like Leor Cohen used to do artist development. I feel
for sure already signing people that was hot.
he was finding it. Yeah, he definitely
He
signs
already-
niggas that's hot. He invented the
Leo
360.
Cohen was signing
He said he
niggas
invented the
hot
360. That's a fact. But I feel
Damn.
if you go back right to when he was like when he was really fighting to make like hundreds of millions of dollars and wasn't up hundreds of millions of dollars, he was developing niggas. Like listen to Ja Rule and Irv Gotti and them talk about what they did and when they signed and all that shit. It's like, oh, okay, y'all niggas had to be led to
Listen
water.
to the time period you
I
talking
know,
about.
early 2000. I mean,
You
late
proved
mid
my
90s.
point.
I know.
Yeah.
It's 20 years ago, 25 years ago. That's a fact. But it's just, I feel like a lot of these niggas don't have anything to be developed. A lot of niggas just have a way to get studio time and some followers. So like, if we can just squeeze you for your followers and get you to pay attention to people on the label, and we can get streams and
That's what I'm
views,
saying.
cool.
No, but that still goes to the point of what she's saying, like where there's no artist development. You're right. It's nothing to develop because I only buy finished products.
But
now.
I think I'm saying it wrong. I think, yes, that's true. But I think once we see that you have a chance or a spark, right? Like Cardi B, right? Bodak Yellow. When she got signed on Bodak Yellow, I'm sure they didn't know that they had what they had. They didn't know they had all right, she finna drop hits. They didn't know that.
That was truly. Now, I truly believe Cardi B is an industry plant. Now, that's one person that
don't.
was. I do.
How?
I believe. I mean, yeah, she came off up authentically.
Hold on, I want to
but
make
I'm
sure you're not
true-
biased. Are you a Nicki Minaj fan?
Oh, I am with Barb, but no, I like Cardi.
Stop.
I'm
Okay.
Yeah.
You're-
I
yeah.
like both people, but
Yeah.
no,
She
no,
do
no,
like
no.
both, but I didn't
do.
know you was a Barb. That's
I'm
crazy.
I feel like I'm like a
She
original
definitely
Barb.
argued against.
I'm
Nicki
an
Minaj,
original
so.
Barb, not these crazy stands out here now. But I feel like Cardi's an industry plant. I feel like Cardi has used payola. I feel like Cardi has been put in certain rooms and given certain advantages that other rappers haven't had because she has a machine behind her that's willing to knock other bitches out the way for her.
I think they all do
See,
that.
but I think
every female.
What you just described is not an industry plant, though.
Yeah, that's just
Like,
her.
any-
That's her swinging her dick around.
Yeah,
That's swinging meat.
But see,
An
I feel
industry plant
like-
would be something like
Ice
you don't know
Spice.
where this motherfucker came from.
Ice Spice
Like
might
you,
be an industry
like they,
plant.
this her that song is just everywhere.
Ice
like
Spice
why?
might be an
Like
industry
this is,
plant.
but this is the thing. People say the term industry plant now, which is, but everybody used to be. Yeah, everybody used to be.
Everybody
an
was
industry
industry
plant.
plant.
That's what being. That's what getting signed was. Now
Yeah,
you're
but
in the
now,
industry, and they're
that
gonna
shit
put
is
you everywhere.
totally
You know,
different. I
Now
feel
they
like-
expect you to grow organically on your own.
The closest thing to an industry plant right now got to be like you was just talking about, the Ice Spice girl.
Yeah.
And this is how I view industry plant now. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, it fluctuates. The way I look at it now is if every meme page on Twitter, or you know them pages with no people on them.
Somebody's clearly paying them. to
Yeah,
post
where
their song.
they just funneling. Somebody is funneling money into niggas on Twitter, and they pushing your video, and that shit getting tens of thousands of views, millions of views. That's industry play to me, because that means somebody is like, you know what? Her streams ain't hitting, the views ain't hitting. You know what we need to do? We need to push it so everybody can see this shit. Where does everybody see shit? Who get the most interactions? Oh, these meme pages and these artist pages, like Nicki Minaj fan pages. That's Nicki Minaj people themselves sending that shit to her fans. That's why she got super fans that act like they friends with her, because they do have contact with this lady. Like I don't know. It's really hard to explain, but I don't really feel like Cardi not really no industry plant. Like, you know what I'm saying? You seen her down bad. You seen her when she was there. I seen Cardi B holding smack ring cards. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no industry plant. She was a fucking stripper. She was holding smack URL cards.
I will say that
got
she
it out the
came up
mud.
organically, but I do feel like
And she don't write. So, I mean,
that's-
that might be what you call
it's
like an
just
industry plant, but none of them
certain
right.
Things. Let's get into that.
But sometimes,
Let's get into
but
what?
sometimes niggas just. But this is the thing. Sometimes niggas just be superstars.
Facts.
And like,
I give her that. She's
Like
a
Baby.
superstar. No, I
and
feel
so like
she's a
I have
superstar.
so like you make it may come across as industry plant, but I have to put her in your face because this is obviously a superstar. So if I put her in your face, you're gonna buy whatever.
Now I
she,
give her that.
What you
She's
just
a
said we gotta
superstar.
get into?
Oh, writing raps.
Oh, okay. What happened?
So over the weekend, you said I was in the stew, and I really feel how Nikki feels, cause like I was in the stew, I wrote my rap, came off, did all of that,
Hold
and
on.
the girl,
Oh,
You be
let
it
her
was
rapping?
another
No,
I
she's
wasn't
talking
listening
about,
to it. But
her.
yeah,
Oh.
it was another girl in there, and she was really having to get help, and I was like, see, now I know how it feels, like when you really put your time in to write your shit, and then somebody else getting help, like, now I see.
Man, Nicki Minaj write her own raps. Yes, that's true. But all these hoes don't have. I mean, no, all these women. All these,
I really you hate women.
Nah, there you go. Hey, you
'Cause
trying to
you-
push the narrative. I like that.
You done said
But nah,
bitches.
you don't gotta. I mean, a lot of them don't write. Nicki Minaj, yeah, she write, but Nicki Minaj is also 12 years older than most of these girls that she be talking about.
Facts.
So it's over with for that. Yes, you started rapping in the 90s. Yeah, you right. JT writes a little bit. Young Miami don't write. Don't nobody care
Yeah,
about
we
that.
discussed
Megan Thee
this.
Stallion right. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
Shout out to Megan Thee
discussed
Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion can really rap. But a lot of the girls don't really do that. All you really got to do is be pretty. Have your
Yeah,
followers.
We discussed this on Twitter.
Damn, that's all they gotta be.
I mean,
Have your
facts,
followers,
and-
be pretty, and I got an engineer and a producer that can figure out the rest. Get
So
in
they
there
don't
and
have-
howl.
So they don't have any talent.
You don't really need the talent. The talent is you. You're the talent. Like you, the way you look is your talent. That's how they assess it.
Keep
How
going.
many? All right, nah, bro, I don't got no problem saying this. How many ugly female rappers are there that are popping? Name two.
That are popping? No.
Name
everybody-
two.
but
Name
this-
two
that-
female rappers that are
Ugly
unattractive.
But this is the
All
thing
of
though. People gotta find you be attractive. Find you.
I
attractive
don't
to
want to hear
pop,
that shit.
period.
I say the same thing about ESPN and shit. How they play that same fucking game, only hiring bad bitches to ask questions. I've been peeped that shit.
Males have to.
Man, that shit so
Hell
nasty,
no,
bro.
there's not
They-
one.
they-
'Cause I was about
they-
to say, there's not one. If you,
They can't.
I
They
mean,
don't let
y'all
ugly
really
people
can't-
be on TV.
Y'all
That's
can't
just-
say
Who
that.
don't be ugly on TV?
It's all male rappers are pretty ugly. Like,
No,
if you
I
keep it
thought
in
no,
the
no. I
book.
thought we was talking about
No.
something else. My fault.
I mean, if we doing on the flip side, like male rappers don't have to be cute. How many fucking
y'all
baby
don't fu- you-
memes have y'all seen with this nigga looking fucking?
Man, listen,
Crazy
you
as
don't
hell,
you don't
like-
gotta look handsome when your wallet is.
Exactly,
That's
that's
just what
what
it
I'm
is
saying. That's what
as a
I'm
man.
saying.
That's just what it is. But females have to be attractive, right? To be valued in the greater scheme of society, right? Not individually. Obviously, I don't really give a fuck what you look like. If you cool, you cool. But generally
That's not
speaking,
true.
it is cool. I don't give a fuck. What you think I don't hang out with? Do it just because of her? I don't hang out with ugly bitches. My ugly.
Why is she still saying bitches?
My fault. My fault.
Gosh.
Okay. you know-
Because then in that term, if I hang
Shut
out
up.
with her, I don't hang out with ugly bitches. That means do you think
I don't
she's
ca-
a pretty bitch? Like that's
Who?
what like I'm saying. I'm being messy. I'm sorry.
You are
Who,
very
Kate?
messy. You're very
Okay,
messy.
bro, I don't look, bro. You know how I learned Kate was pretty? Because other niggas say she's pretty. I was like,
I
nigga,
don't
that's
see
Kate.
it. Fuck you.
You know what
okay?
happens, bro? If you meet somebody when you fuck with somebody else, it's just like, you cool. But on the other end, bro, what was we talking about?
Yeah, so like I was saying, and I also feel like
Forgot.
a lot of female rappers these days aren't saying anything profound enough to where they have to write. it.
Rhapsody be rapping, but y'all
I
don't
mean,
want to
yeah,
listen to her.
but she writes her own. But I'm talking about the main female rappers, like they're not really saying shit that's
Why
that
don't you make
profound.
Rhapsody a main female rapper? Why won't you listen to her?
I don't know, she's just not. in
Because the
my-
same reason you don't make Most Def one. Let's stop pretending.
Most Def was a popular See, and
I
that's the
mean,
problem with you
But
niggas.
he's,
It was
but
a time.
She's probably somebody else's favorite rapper, but she's just not mine. Like,
That's why, like, rap. I mean, I don't want to get it. Why are we having a female rap discussion like we fucking
yeah,
drink
well,
champs? But it's hard to do that shit. It's hard to walk the line. Like you like Rhapsody, right? Rhapsody go out her way to make it known, nigga. I came here to rap.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't come here to look cute and be in no motherfucking magazine. Even though you can tell she pretty for real, she just don't give a fuck about that shit. She's here to rap. A lot of the female rappers I see seem to really care more about how they look, how the appearance, and the aesthetic and all that shit. Instead of if you can really get in the studio and come out with some shit that's crazy, which a lot of them can't. A lot of them can't without help. You know what I'm saying?
I think that I don't think that's true what you're saying.
Okay.
I think they understand the value in looking good. Like it's
That
not,
shit is
it's not that they-
overvalued.
It's not. They know it's overvalued.
I know, and I'm saying taking advantage of that makes you a weaker artist. To me, you're gonna be a weaker artist more than likely if you
Well,
focus
that's
more
the,
on
and
that
that's the
than
same
that.
thing. I mean, with male artists too. I mean, male artists that don't really, develop their crafts
They
and
focus
just
on the
only rap
image,
about
They
guns.
they focus on
money,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly.
so,
A lot
yeah.
of them niggas be terrible,
Mhm.
but like, cause they niggas, I can tell, I can say they terrible. But if I say one of the girls is terrible, it's like you hate women.
It's so hard for him
Yeah,
not to
man.
say bitches, bro.
I wasn't
That's
finna-
crazy.
I wasn't finna say bitches. He
No,
just put
it's
that
a
on
lot
me.
of
What you
terrible
about to say?
female
I was
artists.
finna say the gals. I didn't want to say the gals. I want to say the girls. See, oh,
The
that was a
gals.
lie.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You
But
couldn't
nah,
get it out
bro.
for real.
I think Glorilla. I think you know what I'm saying. We was talking about her a second ago, but I think she was the way they did her and had her like all over the BET Awards. I think that's because they know that Gotti's really about to push for her to do some shit. Like her album coming soon, probably. Like it's all gas for her. Did anything else happen at the awards?
Shit, what did happen at the awards? I really didn't even dive deep into it. Like, I mean,
Nobody watches the BET Awards. BET's gonna have to fix their rating situation. BET gonna have to come up with some actual content, bro. When we was kids and they had Spring Bling on that bitch,
oh my god.
and they had College Hill and
Baldwin Hills.
Baldwin
The
Hills, all that
Game.
shit was cool.
Oh
That
my
was cool.
God.
Like it felt like you remember that shit. It used to feel like, damn, I'm grown watching this shit, bro. Like I'm like 12 years old, but this is what I'm gonna be doing.
Niggas just don't watch live TV no more.
Put it on. They have. That's what I was just talking about. Tyler Perry owns half of their streaming service, but instead of putting good shit on there, they letting Tyler Perry write 5 shows and then put it on there himself. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, he do like 6.
He has,
50
bro. The
series
nigga don't even
going on.
hire writers, yo. Don't make me. I really hate this nigga, yo.
hate
He
him.
won't even hire writers, yo. He's that cheap. He write everything. Anything you see with Tyler Perry name on it, he wrote. You could just be like, this shit, whatever this shit is that sucks, he did it, bro. Everything. The best thing he ever, man, bro. Shout out to House of Pain. House of Pain, the best thing he ever did in his life.
That was a good
House
show.
of Pain was a great show. And even that shit, 2 episodes in. Oh, she's on crack. 2 episodes in.
Damn, Janine is on.
2 episodes
Damn.
in,
She came
bro.
back though, and she's healthy.
2 episodes in, bro.
She came back though.
It was like, all right, bro. You right, bro. It was
it
two
episodes?
bro.
It was
I'm
like
telling you,
the
within the
first
first
episode, I
5
think.
episodes, bro, that
That's
girl was
really
gone.
the catalyst of like
Yes, the
Yeah,
whole
it was the
show
first
starts with
episode.
her.
her being on crack.
I'm cool on
That's
that
really
nigga,
like
bro.
the major problem of the show.
The
that
whole
Janine
show is
on
about her
crack.
coming back sporadically and stealing from the family. The whole first couple seasons is about that. Oh shit, the TV gone. Janine. Like, bro, all right, bro, I'm cool. You can't come up with something better than that.
Oh
You
my
up $20
God.
million. We can sit around in here and come up with something better than that.
We could.
Never mind, bro.
That's hell, bro.
Let's do it.
We have more topics.
We do because you just went back to this.
I'm sorry,
damn
bro. Fuck dude.
BET Awards about Tyler. Like that's how I said you hate him because you.
Bro,
just
I
on
don't
this
really
whole
don't like
tangent.
because he's so, bro. It's
And we-
everywhere, bro. It's everywhere, bro. And white people see him.
Like
White people go to the movies, bro. That shit be bothering me, bro.
it
You ever
is.
had a white person say hello to you?
No, I haven't.
Exactly.
I feel like that's just calling me a nigger at
That's
that point.
yeah.
Like, that's
No,
what
now
it
now niggas here,
like,
huh?
no.
Hey,
Where do you
hey,
place
I
the
ain't-
blame?
I ain't
Hold on,
gonna
look
lie.
though, look
I ain't
though.
gonna
They
lie.
don't know.
Whoever did that to you, tried.
No, look though, but no,
They
he didn't
tried.
know. He didn't know.
They
Look,
tried.
look, I had to pull it to the side.
I ain't
like,
gonna
we
lie.
don't ever say
I ain't
that,
gonna lie. Ain't
bro.
no white people.
I had to
No
pull
white
it to the
person ever
side,
came
bro.
up to me and said hello.
I had to pull it to the side, bro. I was like, bro, just don't do that. Just don't do that to people,
Personal,
bro.
I'm just saying.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
Kate, you asked, is rap beef a part of hip hop culture?
Yes.
The short answer is yes, Kate.
So even when it comes to these like petty female rap beef,
I don't know about female rap beef, but
that's
I
what I was
know
about to say. Because I feel like
that
when males beef, I guess is like expect. Well, no, I guess not no more. But it was expected for people to like take it to the booth. But now it's just like
Take it to the
niggas go to niggas go to Twitter and just start tweeting.
isn't that better?
I mean, it's definitely more
Is that
entertaining.
not better?
It's definitely
No. I'm saying
more
for like
entertaining.
people to actually be alive. Isn't it
Oh,
better
than
than
to
niggas
not
just
die?
argue on the internet?
I mean,
No, I think it gets more into real life now
on the
than what it
internet,
used to
yeah.
be.
Well, it depends on who
Like-
you
Niggas used to
arguing with.
use it as a part of like music. Niggas used to make a rap song and sell it. You know what I mean?
now
It used to
niggas
be-
is arguing on Twitter and pulling up on people. Like, all right, bro. Like, see, niggas used to really just go back
It
and
used
forth.
to just be niggas like, oh man, y'all niggas is Twitter fingers. Like, yeah, cool. I'm cool with niggas
But
rapping.
you know
being
what it
Twitter
is?
fingers.
You know what I think the difference between rap beef is? Then besides, of course, the internet, it's the immediate of response that you can
Yeah,
get
that's
from
what I'm
somebody.
saying.
It's that I can say something to you and hear from you right back. Beef used to be I said something about this nigga in a magazine.
Or in a
Then
song.
another
Song.
nigga said something about another nigga on the
Exactly.
radio. Then he say something about another nigga. It's not so
It's
like
a whole
if-
2-year
if-
span.
if you going back and forth with a nigga on Twitter and y'all blood just boiling, yeah, then you might meet up with a
You
nigga.
pulling
But
up on somebody.
if you gotta hear what a nigga said negative about you every 1 or 2 months off of a publication, that shit not gonna turn into nothing for real.
But
unless y'all really
beef
see each other.
honestly one of the most profitable things that ever hit hip hop.
It
So
is.
niggas ain't never gonna get out of that shit. Like no matter what these old niggas be trying to say now, I done seen all the documentaries. They love this shit. Them niggas, all the radio niggas that be
They love it when it stays music.
Oh no, they didn't give a fuck that niggas was dying back in the 90s. They didn't give a fuck. they lying.
The record labels don't care that niggas
No,
dying,
fuck
but
the
like-
record label.
like,
I'm talking
even-
about the DJs, the niggas at the radio that act like they be taking the holier than thou act now. Like the niggas in New York that was like, oh, I'm not gonna play no New York drill. Like niggas, shut up, nigga. Y'all niggas was playing all that
Oh,
shit
wow,
when
they
niggas was
said
beefing.
that?
I think they like when
yeah, they
I
tried
think
to say that.
I think understanding that niggas can get physically harmed is different from being okay with niggas dying. Like, yeah, I'm okay with
All right,
you
tell me
getting
why.
your,
Tell
I'm
me
okay,
why.
I'm okay with you getting your ass beat behind your music, but I don't gotta be okay.
What
with
make you think
dying
that's ever
behind
gonna be
your
the end of it? I ain't never thought somebody was just gonna beat a nigga ass and that was just gonna he was just gonna be all right.
music. I'm
usually.
talking this
Times
years
have
ago,
changed, I'm
I
about to
was
say,
talking
because
about, yeah.
niggas was fighting back then.
Niggas was fighting, get your ass. Nobody
The
would
buck
see
50
it.
was gonna. That's what was. That's what.
Now
was
you
gonna-
might get shot in the moment, but niggas wasn't gonna come back and shoot you out no fight. Niggas wasn't really coming back. They don't run.
Niggas was doing, drive-bys and shit.
It wasn't no embarrassing moment. Niggas wasn't getting videotaped and put out like that. It was some niggas would
Facts.
like if you was actual street niggas, but like rappers wasn't coming back and shooting niggas from getting beat up.
I feel like where we at right now, as far as like 2022, the state of rap. I want my niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? You know I'm a big Thug fan. I prefer if this nigga was not in jail right now. I just wish the nigga had a different way of handling shit. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is for some niggas. I'm happier when artists don't gotta be in the streets, bruh. You feel me? I'm happier
that's
when
not
niggas
true.
can argue and it don't really go nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Perfect. Me and you argue all the time. It don't gotta go nowhere because we fucking going back and forth.
But it can, nigga.
Stop it, Paul. I don't want to fold him up in here. But it's just like that, bro. I just think it's more important for niggas to be able to get their shit off, say what they need to say, bro, and that be it, bro. A lot of niggas back in the day couldn't handle that shit, which is why some of the niggas was dying. And now why niggas is dying. Like if you look, shit, you from Florida, if you look at what them niggas in Jacksonville be doing to each other, that shit is insane. I'm sure the niggas that are fans of them niggas wish they didn't do that. Or they don't give a fuck about them niggas at all.
I don't think so. I don't think that's true. I think
You
they
think
fans of them because they do that.
That's true too. A lot of niggas are like that,
That shit
when it
is
comes to
glamorized, for
hood.
real. Shit's weird.
Is that bad?
I mean, yes, because the fact
Is it bad if I'm living in it?
The fact to me that like NBA YoungBoy is like the second most streamed person, a rapper other than Drake, is fucking crazy to me. When
That ain't
this nigga-
crazy to me.
It's crazy to me because the type of shit that he, I guess, raps about, and the fact that his demographic is
Middle
mostly exactly.
That's exactly when I want to hear that shit too.
So that's why I'm saying like niggas want to listen to that shit because they want to be like that. Like, it's
Well,
not
yeah.
even- they glamorize that
If
shit.
you look at who gonna listen to this shit, it's gonna be kids, right? And they're gonna be black kids in middle school and elementary school and high school, listening to you and being fans of you. They're just looking for some shit to look up to a lot of the time. You know what I'm saying? If it's not gonna be an athlete or something, it might be a rapper. If it's not gonna be a rapper, it might be the nigga they know that's getting money. Everybody trying to. Paul was just talking about how some niggas come that grow up around their fathers try to act exactly like them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't have their fathers, so what are they doing? Grabbing that shit, trying to figure out what to look for. Shit, I don't got no pops. I was doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Until you get old enough to figure out who you are. A lot of niggas don't come out of that, bruh. Like,
Yes.
imagine if you
He
start
a
listening
young
to.
he a young nigga with money and he sound like he's saying something profound if you're young and you haven't actually been through like once you get a certain level of understanding things, you realize some of the shit he's saying is nonsense.
Yeah.
Right.
But it could come across to someone who is just now getting out into the world and still trying to find themselves as like a very profound statement. And a lot of you can go back through like that through a rap period though. Like people I wouldn't want to say it's misguidedness really can grab people. And like so if you're like a misguided youth and someone is at least trying to tell you something, because if you listen to Young Boy's music, he's at least trying to
Tell you his life bad.
give you his
Yeah.
life. He's at least trying to give you his point of view. And I think I personally hear the shit he's saying and can hear that it's nonsense, right? When I got, like that's like a child, like some of the shit he says is childish and just childish view. But but they hear it and he's trying to preach to them at least. So
They hear that
but-
shit and it'll be just like,
Yeah.
he's saying that real shit.
Yeah, he's saying real shit.
Facts. I
But
mean,
it's-
look at that's outside of rap. Krishan Rock. I think that's another great example of just like a person that has the youth and just like misguided pretty much. Like a lot of people hear like, yeah, I got 10 siblings, I came from nothing, like this is why I am the way I am. A lot of people attach to that and feel like, well, I can be that way because I've been through the same exact shit. And it's like, no, be better than that. Like this is a cautionary tale. Like NBA YoungBoy is a cautionary tale. Like I wish niggas would listen to this shit, see this shit, and be like, I don't want to be
See,
like that.
niggas don't. What you just said is perfect. Niggas don't comprehend what a cautionary tale
No.
is unless you tell them what a cautionary tale is. If you explain, we was just talking about Jacksonville. If you listen to, just take somebody like Young and Ace, right? Just his story in general. Everything that he did up until the point where he got shot and his 3 friends got his cousin and his three people died in the car with him. 4 people shot, 3 of them died. He the only one that lives. If you was listening to him, everything he did up to that point led up to this terrible moment. So he should be a cautionary tale. You don't get that. Like
No,
when
they
you
think-
if
they
you
think
listen when you're
this is
listening to
enjoyable
somebody and then they come home from getting shot the fuck up and 4 people shot, 3 people died, what you gonna say is, oh, this is a real nigga. Like this nigga did that shit. Like this shit he rapping about, he went and did that shit. Now you a bigger fan.
But it
when I
could-
found
it-
out who my favorite rapper really was, it didn't make me not like him.
But it come from this, right? Especially when you go back to misguidedness. It go from people like to see what they think are realistic goals, right? Some people don't realize what goals aren't unrealistic, especially youthful people and misguided people.
The
they
younger
don't
you are, the
realize
bigger
what-
you dream.
So it's
Want to be the president.
Say I'm a young nigga that's like nothing. Like I'm probably like a knucklehead. Like I might not even be like in the streets or nothing. It's just, but I can relate to young boy. He don't.
You
no
just feel
smart-
it.
Yeah, he ain't like no school boy. He don't do the. He can. You can relate to him.
Even
So-
if you're not.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Let me let
that's
you
what I'm
get to
saying.
the point. My
So
fault.
niggas relate to the background and see the outcome of like, especially the money, because money be blinding people to a bunch of shit. They see the money and then they go, oh damn, like I could do that. Like, so I need to be like this nigga because he come from where I'm from and he where I want to be. But like,
That's a good point.
You're not gonna get it.
That's a
like
good
that,
point.
though. It's just you're unlikely.
I wonder if
for
they
you
got
to
a
get it
word
like
for that. Is there a word for that?
I don't know, but it's definitely like kind of goes with what you were saying about later. Like, does the how really matter? Like niggas don't care about the cautionary tale. They don't care about what happened that led up to a nigga getting to this point.
Exactly.
Like you don't care about the nigga was in the street before he got here, the bodies that he caught. Like it
You
doesn't
don't care that he
how.
can't sleep, bro.
Yeah, like it
Or
doesn't
you don't
matter
know to
how.
care.
Like now he got songs to write. He's rich. He take care of his
Exactly.
family. That's all I care about.
Like if you listen, now we just talking about music in general, but if you listen to like Ride Wave, right? It's like, bro, how like I be joking around, like nigga, how sad can you be? But he could be that sad.
I think he is
He could
that
easily
sad.
be that sad,
I think
bro.
he really is
and
that
niggas
sad.
hear him and aren't that sad, and I'm like, you know what I need to do? Make music like this.
No, I think it's
So
really
it's
that sad.
it's give and take with this shit. Like,
Yeah.
I understand what you were saying.
Yeah, and we can Kate brought it up
Yeah, that was a good segue. Kate.
the results. Dude, the results matter more than how they came about.
So you asked that before the show, or you told me that
Yeah.
you wanted to do this before the show.
Yeah.
I think that in real life, how it matters. Do people care? Generally, no. So if I make a mistake,
For you, what about for you?
for me, how it matters. Yeah, but I know in a certain situation it doesn't matter. Like if you get a call, knock on wood, that somebody you love got into a car accident, a bad car accident, and they not gonna make it. You get to the crime scene and you see the person that hit that car. They explain to you that it was a mistake. They explain to you how the car, the steering wheel started driving itself. Anything. You don't give a fuck about that. That is completely here nor there, bro. You killed somebody I love. I don't care if you did it by mistake.
Well, you took that totally different from
See,
what I was
I know.
talking about.
See,
That's
but
crazy.
no, I get what you're saying. You just care about you saying in that moment. You just think about the result. I think you have both people on both extremes, and then you have the reasonable people that operate in the middle.
I think you got to be reasonable.
Yeah, because there are sometimes where only the results matter, but a lot of times how matters.
Hold on, because you finna give an actual answer to the question. What is your because let's see if she's gonna get.
I would say I'm a person that feel like how matters. Especially when y'all talking about like Tyler Perry, Oprah, like those type of people. I really do
How did
not
you
fuck
build
with
it?
Oprah. I do not fuck with. That's one
Oh,
person.
look, she's talking
Oprah is my Tyler Perry. Like fuck
Okay.
Oprah. I don't give a fuck.
I don't know if we're
Like
gonna say that here.
I'm sorry, shit, fuck Oprah. But I feel like a lot of people love Oprah. A lot of black women love Oprah. Oprah is my grandma's best friend in her head. Like she will fight you if you say something about her. But my idea is just like as a black woman. Oprah has done some crazy ass shit. Like I don't know if y'all remember that episode where she went to the world's most racist town and let all them white folks basically sit in the fucking audience and call her like a stupid monkey nigger, pretty much. Like they basically did that for a whole show, and that was really just
I ain't
for.
even see that one.
It's
But
nuts.
I get. So you saying like, and so like the results of her being Oprah, that shit don't matter.
No, because how you got here, like,
here,
and I feel
yeah,
like as I'm sorry to say it, as a billionaire, even though we all want to be wealthy one day, you have to know that in the road to being a billionaire, you don't have to fuck over some people. You don't have to do some grimy ass shit. So it's like the how kind of matters, even though I mean the result is.
I like that point. My favorite comedian got a joke about that. About Oprah. Like before we was born, Oprah's show was basically like Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
Like, it was bullshit. And like it was like bad TV until it wasn't. But what you was finna say?
Yeah,
bro?
I'm a big Hal guy. Like,
Okay.
I'm very big on Hal. Like
That's a good point. You are.
And you can do something bad to me. Like
But
you
why?
can do something. But I want to know like how or why.
If
Like,
it's justified
yeah,
or not, let me hear it.
And this is the thing. And that's where the problem comes into play too. And that's why some people are not Hal people because they think people are justifying. I don't even necessarily want a justification. I need to know, like, I just need to know your thought process. And it don't necessarily justify the action, but at least if I know the thought process, it can let me gain some level of understanding to what happened.
Make you less angry.
And I may be able to
Accept
live
it.
with it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
accept it.
The
It's
only way to
like-
get
it's-
acceptance is through that. By
Yeah.
getting understanding.
It's like if you stole my car, right?
Yeah.
And so like I found out you stole my car. I could just care about the fact that you just stole my car and just leave it flat at that. But if you give me like a
I'm broke. My
alright,
child needed to
alright.
go to school.
saw the video about
not
that.
even it don't even have to be a good excuse. They was making fun of me. I ain't have no car. I took your car. I wanted to look. That's a dumbass reason to steal my car. I'm still mad. But at least I know at the end of the day you wasn't saying fuck me. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that part of it matters to me. So like and you can apply that shit to other things like how you got the results, like you said, how you became a billionaire. Like how you
asking a
got
lot.
the billionaire matters to me. To me,
Yeah.
we have got like too many people are too results oriented. Just what happened, and that's all that matters.
Well, take exactly. And if you look at it, like we was talking about artist development and shit like that, but just take social media, right? It might be some kids or something, and they might see a nigga on Instagram with a couple 100,000 followers, iced out watching some shit, nice shoes, and they gonna be like, damn, I wanna kick it like this nigga. And then I might walk by and see them same kids talking about that shit, see the TV and be like, oh, that's the nigga that's going to jail for tax fraud right there. And they don't give a fuck about no tax fraud
my
or whatever the fuck.
Yes.
They just like this nigga living well, this nigga on vacation, this nigga this nigga that. But in reality, like in that nigga head that's doing all that, so you think that at any moment everything could go downhill. Everything they doing could be done tomorrow. And all they gonna have is the pictures and shit, and you thinking that. But in reality, to live like this at the age they at or wherever the fuck they at personally, you got to do some terrible shit to some people that might not deserve it. So it is what it is. That's why so many niggas. That's why if you want to keep it a buck, that's why scamming such the way it is right now. Cause like if I see niggas doing something, getting money, and I don't see the victims. Oh my God! It's not even gonna hurt my conscience.
That's
like
really
these
a
is just
faceless
paper.
crime.
Yeah, these is
Honestly,
faces,
yeah.
but not giving a fuck. Like the 17-year-old don't give a fuck that if this chime hit, you finna fuck somebody rent up for the month. They don't give a fuck about that shit.
And their parents making a fourth of what?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't care about that. So yeah, a lot of people are result based, but they result based because everything is in their face now. So like, yeah, I'm gonna be result based if I see this nigga in Bermuda and then he's on a plane the next week to somewhere in fucking Nova Scotia.
Yeah. But and I get that point of it, even in the money aspect. And I'm talking about but people just be results based like too much. Period in life. To me, like.
Would you be cool playing with a coach that went undefeated, but he call y'all nigga every now and then?
Fuck no.
That's the results.
Absolutely
Yeah, no.
not.
Hell no.
Like,
That's all
Hey,
I'm
Evan,
saying.
you heard him? You go 10-0. Your coach y'all go 10-0. But when he get real mad, he say y'all niggas tripping.
eat hard, ER.
Hard ER. Y'all niggas is tripping. But y'all finna be undefeated. I'm just asking you, are you taking it? Results. What matters more? Okay.
Thank you.
I'm just finna see, are you results based? See, I think a lot of niggas, if they on the football team
They
that's
would
finna go
though.
10-0,
Did you just see
they're gonna
that?
just sit there.
Did you just see that
And they're gonna be like, okay.
football team that just got suspended because they was doing a fake?
Yeah, I
slave
saw that, but
auction?
that wasn't.
Like,
I ain't keep it a buck. That was just a bunch of kids being stupid. That was just stupid shit, locker room shit.
True, but still.
Taking that shit out of schools too, like not taking it serious.
What?
But what?
What?
So you don't. So what you saying? That's just stupid locker room shit. What
Well, no, what she was talking about was because it was black kids too.
Yeah, I know the black kids.
Yeah, it was black kids.
No,
Okay,
but I just was relaying to the point where like people would put up with that though. Like there are people out here that.
Oh yeah. Some people just don't. A lot, but you know what? You know,
Half the people that
with
on
the
football
friends I
teams
got,
are
you know what I'm saying. Some people just
children.
don't like to say no or don't do this or I don't like this.
It would be an outrage though if it was flipped. If the black
You should be outraged if it's a problem. If it's a problem, you like. If I don't like something, I'd be like, I don't like it.
I can't judge everybody because everybody has different trauma responses. Let's put that out.
That's
there.
true, but I don't think. All
Disclaimer,
right, so
yeah.
all right, now I don't know how we ended up talking about this. Say you in the locker room, right, and something racist happened, right? I ain't never been around no niggas in the locker room that if something crazy happened or racist happened, it wasn't finna be crazy next.
But you
that's
also
I
grew up
always
around black
been,
people.
exactly. I'm always around niggas.
Yeah.
So if it's a white dude on the team that say nigga, you finna get jumped probably. So I've never seen that. I don't that like you
See,
just said that's a
I've
trauma.
been in
I wouldn't
places
have no
where
trauma.
white people have had the audacity to say some nut shit and like.
And I'm
I mean,
big.
I
But
remember.
let's not act like it'd be different shit. Like okay, yeah, with the white team they gotta deal with racism or something, whatever. You
Yeah.
fuck with it. But nigga, I done seen niggas have go through some hazing behind some football.
It was some racist shit.
Not racist, but that's not the only type
But
of
hazing,
disrespect that
yeah,
can happen.
that niggas just be
That's what I'm
putting
saying.
What they was doing, Paul?
Niggas at Langston.
Shaving. Oh, Langston? Oh no, I ain't seen no. Oh, no.
Niggas be doing.
Uh,
see, this is the thing.
uh,
This is the thing. Black people just look at hazing different. Nigga, just keep fucking with the young nigga.
Oh, you saying playing around too much? Oh yeah,
Nigga,
yeah.
yeah, nigga,
I done
fuck
seen
with-
that. But but this is different though. If we was a white high school, that same shit Paul talking about, that's just words, somehow is now physical and weird now.
It
Now they
is.
putting shaving cream on your dick or something while you sleep. They be doing all type of weird
Yeah,
shit to you,
that is
and that's.
true.
I don't
That
even,
is true.
you know. But nah, I think a lot of people are results based and results rule the world. Like we see it every day, bro. If something come, if Nick Saban get involved in a scandal, you gonna see people jumping in front of the bullet like it's Jesus behind them, bro, trying to protect that nigga because they're result based. They don't give a fuck how. If it come out that the entire time Nick Saban been in Alabama just fucking cheerleaders, right? They gonna fire the cheerleading coach. They're not gonna.
That's true
They're
though.
gonna fire the cheerleading coach. Why the fuck are you letting these girls fuck this old man? That's what they're gonna say. Instead of why is this old man fucking these girls? Because he has 5 rings. You gotta go. He make more money than anything we got at this school, including tuition. You have to go. That's just what it is. The results. I think results have ruled the world forever, bro.
So let's
Nobody
go.
cares
Let's,
who
let's,
kill- how
let's
you
take
kill
it. Let's take
people.
it to a smaller scale. Let's say you have a significant other, right? And you, they said they was gonna do something. Let's say they was supposed to cook tonight, right? And they don't cook. Like, is that all you focused on? Or is the fact that they
Hold on.
didn't cook?
Ask me again.
Let's say they didn't cook. They were supposed to cook tonight and they didn't cook. You came home with no food ready. Is that all you focus on, or do you need an explanation
That's
of
why
why?
I said
I would need an
different trauma-
explanation.
But see, that's why I say different trauma responses. Because see, I'm the type of person where unless we're like together and you do something like that, then I'll say something. But if we're not together and you like break a promise or do something like that, like if you do something I don't like, I'm just never gonna talk to you again. So like I don't have to ask you why. Like you say you didn't do it, and I will really
but this
never
thing,
speak to you
on the
again.
small scale, so that
Like-
mean, so like that's what we was looking at on a big scale. That mean result at some points only the results matter to you.
Only, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like
true,
you don't
true.
care how
Fucking
you
how
didn't get food,
you
how
didn't
went,
fucking do
you
it.
just didn't do it.
You didn't keep your word. So yeah.
See,
Wow.
but what if he says something that it's not? You see, it has nothing to do with him not keeping his word.
That's a
Yeah, what
sign.
if I
feel like
just-
it's a sign.
And that be my
See,
problem.
and that
bro.
and see, this is
That's
what,
my
This
problem,
is where I
bro.
wanted to get to for real because
Oh my
we
God,
look at
bro.
see how you can just see it on the large scale.
Yeah, and you just break
These
it down,
things
yeah.
happen on a smaller scale as
Every
well.
day, bro.
You should hear him out why he didn't cook.
That's crazy.
People
You
have
just
told me I
said
should
that.
work on that.
I can't believe you just
No,
said
and
that's a sign.
I'm not even saying it should be justified. You may still be able to be mad, but it could have some. It's something that has.
Hold on. The question is, if he actually tried to explain, like, hey, I had a long day, da da da, this and the third. would you
Kate
be
don't give a
talking
fuck.
at that point?
If you explain it to me, I guess, yeah.
See,
She
but
texting
she said
the
I
But you
Yeah,
have
texting
to do
another
the
nigga,
initial.
bro.
You have to do that initially. Like you have to be like, this happened X, Y, and Z because X, Y, and Z. You had to get that all in one thing. If you do something I don't like or you don't tell me the whole story up front, then it's just like, okay. And even if you do tell me the whole story, I probably still won't give a fuck.
See, and I respect. See, and I respect that.
That's
don't-
what I
I'm
was
not-
just telling
I'm
you.
not
She
even
don't
ma-
care.
I'm not even mad at that, but I feel
I
like
am.
people's stories should be heard. Like,
I want
this-
niggas to get
no,
this shit out.
No, this is the thing. Because this is. See, you just said you mad if you explain to her and she still don't fuck with you.
If I tell you, yo, I didn't cook because I sat in traffic for 2 extra hours, and you just like you should have cooked. Now we beefing tonight.
See, no, so this
Now
is
we
the thing.
beefing the rest
see,
of the
now,
night.
See, but this is the thing. Then it just becomes this mutual problem. But
I know.
at least you heard me and you just didn't give a fuck.
No,
I'm okay
no,
with
no.
I'm perfectly
See, and that's
okay
what
with
me
that.
and Paul are
But
different
you
as
have to
men.
hear
We're
me,
different as
though.
men. We are different men because he probably telling the truth. I would never let that go. Now we finna fight the rest of the night because you
Nigga
don't
sitting
think
there with an
you don't
attitude.
think what I went through. Like if you was in this bitch, you would say, "Oh, my nails wasn't done or some shit." I couldn't. No. You finna accept what I just said and move forward. But if you gonna like,
See,
you
this is the
cool
thing,
with
you
that?
Can't see, but you can't.
I'm exactly.
You
I'm
can't-
not letting you win because
No.
you're a girl, bro.
And
You
what
can't
if
just
it
win
win or
because you're my
lose?
woman.
You can't force people to move forward just because you think.
I'm not trying to force
That
you.
you,
No.
yeah.
It's,
yeah.
No, yes, you are because you're saying this.
My explanation was enough.
You're
Move
saying
forward.
that makes it a justification. If
Okay.
you say it and you want them to get over it, that makes it a justification. I just want you to know I wasn't saying fuck you. But sometimes you be saying fuck you.
Okay.
And that'd be kind of what I be wanting to get to the bottom to, like with certain, like, I don't necessarily, it does not erase the, like, you still didn't eat that night. You still gonna be pissed you didn't eat.
Exactly.
So if that's the end all be all, and you be like, all right, this nigga just don't, like, regardless of how you get here, you didn't allot for that.
Because the fact, exactly.
Yeah.
Because why didn't you call on the phone and stop and get something to eat? That was my first mind. Like you really okay, so you sat in traffic.
Oh my
You
God.
passed every
I'm
damn
actually getting
food
mad.
spot to get to the house. And knowing you wasn't about to cook, instead of saying, Katie, I'm about to pick something up. Or
Bro.
being a man and taking control and picking something up.
Yo, stop.
Are these
Stop,
not
bro.
facts?
I will
Ain't
fight
these
you,
not
bro.
facts?
I'll
but-
fight you like a
but
nigga, yo.
you can't-
She
but
just
this-
said be a
But
man,
this
yo.
the problem.
Yes.
You can't get mad
Bruh.
that they don't like your explanation.
Yo,
you
yo,
just have to give
If
it.
I don't pick up food and you tell me to be a man,
I
I'm
feel like,
finna
I'm not
fuck
even saying about
everything.
being a man.
Yo,
even
I'm
as
about
a
to
woman,
torpedo
even if
the
I was a woman,
relationship.
even if I was a woman, you said as a woman, if you know that you said you was gonna cook tonight, you just sat in traffic, passed all the food spots, and
Bruh.
came home. We both
I was
hungry as hell.
frustrated.
Common sense, fuck that.
Oh, see.
Adulthood comes before that. I feel like you gotta know what the fuck.
So
you're doing.
adulthood is you pulling out
You
the phone and
frust-
Uber
so now
eating
you
or something,
frustrated
baby.
and hungry. Now we frustrated and hungry. And now
Everybody, we
both
all
mad at
got
each other.
DoorDash and Uber Eats, yo.
But
If I don't
thought you
stop,
was cooking. I didn't know.
yo, this shit really giving me like anxiety, yo. Like I feel this shit in my stomach. Like I'm getting mad.
I'm just saying.
Pause.
I'm just saying.
Let's move
Let's
on.
nah,
let's move
yeah,
on. Move on.
Yeah, that's wild. But yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah, I'm totally fine with
This
my.
nigga Mike, yo.
I'm totally fine with my explanation being not.
Okay.
I don't even want it necessarily accepted. I need my explanation
So wait.
heard.
If
and
your
it
girl
cannot
just,
change
if your
feelings
girl
at all.
yada yada you're straight for real.
No, a yada yada is that means you're not listening.
like I'm
to
talking
Right,
about something.
that's
Oh, you
different.
can
Listen,
tell her.
you can listen to me and just not be
All right, so let
enough.
me
And
give you
not
this
give
one.
a
Let me give you
fuck.
this one. She come in, you tell her why you didn't do something. As soon as you finish talking, I don't give a fuck about that. You need to step up.
Okay,
Oh, let me
that's
tell
what, now
And that's where we different. I cannot
That's a
sit
step
there
up
and you
part.
say something crazy like that, and now we both gonna walk away from each other. Now we
I'm
finna
not
argue
saying
about
nigga
that.
necessarily, but you might say, all right, be respectful, and
No,
then
no,
that's
no.
it.
Why would I
But you can
yell
still
and
be
say that,
mad.
though?
I'm not going
Yeah.
to I can't tell you to not be mad. I can tell you why I did something and hope that you
I'm
know.
gonna say I wasn't mad at you. Why you mad at me?
Also,
That's what I'm
you're
gonna say.
full of shit.
See, no, you
if
can't- you
if
can't
you
force
was
That's
at
childish.
home
I
all
can't-
day and your girl said you prepared your mind, your stomach for a meal.
She adding stuff.
Yes, I'm
People
saying
can
you
be mad at you for accidents.
Okay, we talked about that. You can't be
Shit,
mad
a
at
nigga
somebody
step
that
on your
exit. I
shoe.
just was
Niggas
saying
die for stepping on
sometimes
people's shoes.
sometimes nobody give a fuck about the result. I mean, the why. The why would be the accident.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know that. I'm just saying that if you're my girl and I'm frustrated, like I had a hard day, I got stuck in traffic, I finally make it home, and it slipped my mind that you wanted fucking chicken nuggets, and you decide to
Don't
tell
belittle
me
my
after a
chicken
long day where I didn't eat either, and now I sat in traffic for 2 or 3 extra hours, and now you telling me to be a man about chicken nuggets? It's finna go up.
Now I ain't gonna lie, like
It's finna go up.
This thing that would be a disrespectful.
That's what I'm
statement.
saying.
Be a man and taking
Bruh.
the initiative
I'm not
as
gonna lie,
a man
tell him-
are two totally
Yo,
different
so if a
things.
nigga just was like a nigga seeing you in some sneakers, it was like, man, look, I'm
Be a
keeping
lady.
you need to be a fucking lady, like for real, like you tripping. You gonna be like, well, he has some points. Like, no, you gonna be like, fuck you, nigga.
Maybe.
Exactly. So don't tell a nigga to be a man over
Yeah,
chicken
be
nuggets.
It
be
depends
a
on
be
where
a
I'm at,
man.
though.
Be a
is just
man.
disrespectful
Be a
statement.
man.
I didn't
now
say
implies
be a
I'm not
man.
one.
I
Yeah.
didn't say be a man. I said as a man.
As a man.
As a man, you should have.
It hurts the
thoughts.
same, Kate.
I don't feel like be a man and as
No,
a
be
man.
a man ain't as a man is different.
Act
Right.
like a man. She didn't say
No,
as a man.
yes, I
Yeah, you
did. I
didn't say
said-
as
yes, I
though.
did.
You
I
said
said-
you
I
didn't
said-
say be a man or act like a
I
man.
did not
Yeah,
say be a
as-
man.
You didn't say as
I
a
literally
man.
said as a man, you should have.
Oh yeah,
style.
she right. That's what this is the same. That's the same, Kate.
It's not.
As a yo, if I was like, as a woman, you should be able to have a baby.
I
Like
wouldn't
that's
say-
crazy.
No, you should be like, as a
Yeah,
woman, your room
I
should be
think- I think in
clean.
that
As a
situation-
woman, your nails should be done. As a woman, that's
Should
you
they?
be up to, I mean,
Rhapsody
that's my
would say
personal-
no.
I mean, that's Rhapsody. As a woman, you should have good hygiene. If a man said it to me, I would be like, you know what? I agree. You should have good hygiene too. But like, I would agree.
Aw.
Like, I mean, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yo, Kate trying to destroy the patriarchy of the
No.
show.
I'm actually upholding the
Damn, bro, that
That's
shit just
bad.
gave me anxiety a little bit. If a girl told me to act like a man over like not bringing her food, that'll really like
Why
I'll
you
really
really
look at
trying
her
to spin
crazy.
my words?
I keep changing it because in my head that's how I hear it. Like I'm
I didn't
hearing.
say that.
Let me think. As a man, I think in the moment I would hear that the same.
Yeah.
I would probably.
You
hit
hear how I'm saying
I
it?
would most definitely hit you with a. Now what you say?
Yeah, like
I
what you
would-
saying?
I would do what
Yo.
you say.
Because
I
as
would
a
give you a
man,
chance to be angry, but backtrack that kind
because
of
what you're really
disrespect.
saying in that moment is that I'm not a man or I'm not acting like a man.
Okay.
And
I
now
give
we
you
got
that.
an
Like,
issue,
you're
bro.
not acting like a man. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Now we got an issue. You can't be telling. That's what a lot of. You know what's crazy? I don't want to say. I don't want to. We can have this conversation one day. Maybe not today because we've been going for a minute.
No,
a lot of the time, women really, really be gaslighting men, and that shit crazy.
Yes.
Cause that
I
right
take
there
responsibility.
is like pouring gas on the fire. Telling a nigga he's not a man while he already frustrated and fucked up that day. It's just like now we finna argue and shit, and you gonna get on the phone and tell people that I'm doing this and that, and we having issues. When really I just had a bad day, and you say something crazy. It's just I don't know.
I can agree. I do think we
The
gaslight.
gaslight shit is crazy. Now, don't take what I'm saying as niggas being gaslit as niggas be in the right for throwing jabs and shit. That's not true.
No.
But a lot of the
Wait,
times niggas get
What is your
gaslit.
definition of gaslit?
When
To
you-
me, gaslighting is when you do something to somebody
and
to piss them off, but you act like that's not what you was doing, or you say
yeah,
something
being
to be insulted. Yeah.
passive-aggressive or like throwing rocks out of your hands, things like that.
If you do something and you try to be insulting to somebody,
I thought it was like lying and making them feel crazy about it.
that too. That's
That's
another
also
form. Of,
gaslighting.
that's another form of gaslighting. But the other form of gaslighting is being like
Women are really good at gaslighting.
Yeah, they are. Because women, if you think about it, who gives more backhanded compliments than women?
Hey.
I'm just saying.
You
That's
look
just what
cute
it is.
Today.
A lot of women, because men are, if you think about it, right? Men are hammers. Women are like screwdrivers. You can get precise with that shit. Niggas is just, nigga, fuck you. Or you nigga, fuck them shoes.
And I think
fuck this.
And I think also like you are more inclined to just believe women. Like,
Exactly.
like,
So if a
it's-
girl does
so it's
that-
very easy for y'all to gaslight it. It's like if you say something to me, like if you say something and you say like, and I'm gonna believe you. So like regardless of you.
That's like when they want you to feel how we feel, so you understand and never do that shit again.
Yes.
All right, that
Master
sounds like something a fifth
manipulators.
grader would say. I
So
don't think that
yeah,
would make sense.
yeah, you think that's a proper
that sounded like a
response
childish-
to a problem?
I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying that.
But all women, a lot of women, like you just said, do that shit. And it's like, all right, are you a fucking child?
So that's what I'm saying. The how, right? That goes back to
That
our
is
how
how.
and results conversation. Just because I hurt your feelings, don't mean I tried to hurt your feelings. So if you then react to me hurting your feelings on
Nothing
accident
was solved.
by hurting my feelings on purpose, that's a problem.
See, I know I'm
Now I
definitely
think
one
you
of
a
those
bitch.
people though, and I could be that
Huh?
because I'm definitely one of those people. I know that I'm like a fucking verbal assassin. Like I know if
You
I
mean
go out of
verbally
my
abusive, Kate?
no, I'm not really abusive.
Yeah,
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 like if
yeah,
you
it's
do
called
something,
being
I'm not
verbally
even saying
abusive
that to like, I don't know normal shit, like just not getting food, but like if you do something that's like foul to me,
Oh, I
I'm
don't see
not
Kate
like
say some shit.
yeah, I'm like a get back type of person. Like I'm literally going to hurt you to the point where like you're sleep at night thinking about what
Even
the
if
fuck
they
I
did,
said.
even if they did something without any intentions of hurting you,
Wow.
but you got
I mean,
hurt.
She not gonna feel
any
like that.
intentions. Like if it's something that's like not like the petty, like the food shit, or
Yeah.
like, but if you do something intentionally to hurt me, I'm going to like literally. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like
That shit not gonna work. I didn't try. Well, I mean,
Yeah, but I didn't.
Females, it does though, because we know where to hit you at.
yeah, I've said some.
I
bull-
know
Yeah,
what
but
to say to
but I
people to
didn't.
do that.
But this
I don't
the thing,
do it.
But this is the
Yeah,
this is the
good.
difference. I didn't do this intentionally to hurt you. Why are you trying to hurt me?
She's saying that if you did though.
Yeah, if you did.
Oh yeah, if you did now, that's why I said the how matters though.
Yeah.
Because if I told you, oh yeah, that my fault. I didn't try to hurt. That wasn't what I was trying to do. If I hurt you, so you have the right to be mad about being hurt. But you trying to hurt me back when I didn't try to hurt you is crazy.
Would you do that though?
I don't know. Like if you did, I don't know. I can't never say never. So like,
Yo, women do like, bruh, like it's just little shit, bruh.
I'm just
Like the
hold
gaslight,
myself
like even
accountable.
for me, I might call gaslighting. You mad I didn't do something, so now every time you do something, it's like more breath than usual. I'm gonna feel like you gaslighting me now.
oh, that's definitely me.
Like
I'm
if-
already a huffer
like,
and puffer.
You
so
sit
I be
down.
huffing and puffing.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, hey, bro. Look.
That's definitely me.
Hey, look.
That's very passive aggressive. I hate passive.
Hey, yo, I'm not for that, yo. You do that about 2 times, bro. I
I'm
might not ever
passive-aggressive
see you
and
again.
aggressive.
Yeah, I typically check that shit though.
I do
I'll be
too. It's like I gotta say something, yo. You're a
I'll
tripping.
be like, hey, just say what's on your. Like, just
Like,
say
are you
it.
all right?
I'm
Get it
really
out,
good.
get it
Yeah,
out.
I'm really good for it. Just say it. Like,
I do that with niggas too, not just women. I just straight up be like, bro, like if you got issues, like what's
yeah,
up
I
with
hate
you?
a beat around the bush. Like, I hate
crazy,
people who
bro.
would try to like bring up a. I hate when people try to like bring up an issue. Like, let's say that cup on the ground right
Oh
there,
shit,
right?
I got something to drink. I
Yeah.
forgot.
And so instead of like, if I'm being direct and I'm not being passive aggressive, I just say, hey Austin, can you throw that cup in the ground?
Yeah.
Cup in the trash. But people do this. You sure always leaving stuff around.
Yeah, that shit be annoying,
like,
yo.
God damn, just tell me to
like
put the
bullshit.
trash in the
Yeah,
in
yeah.
It's
the
not that
goddamn-
serious, bro. Like you could just say it, bro. But that's why you can't. That's why you gotta. I mean, that's why you get to choose your niggas, bro. Honestly, like, cause I purposely don't fuck with people that do shit like that. Cause if you do that, I'm gonna say something to you about it. Cause it just bothers me. Like whatever you thinking, nigga, I don't know.
But so you
Say it.
harboring that shit.
You gotta say it, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of conflicts and shit to be avoided. If people, like I was just saying, people don't like to say, I don't like this. This ain't for me. I'm not fucking with this shit. People don't want to be like, bruh, get your shit up. Because they don't want to offend niggas. But it's not hard to say that shit and not offend niggas. Just say, hey, bruh, get your shit up,
But
please.
some people be offended though.
Some people offended, then they feel offended. I mean, you can't.
I'm saying I don't tiptoe it, but it is annoying when I literally just mean what I say. Like,
Yeah.
some people like do the reverse. I tell them to throw that in the trash, and they take it as I called them a fat slob. Like
whoa,
that.
whoa. Are these people
But
you talking
I-
about fat too? Yeah.
What was it?
No, I'm just.
I get what you're saying
example.
though. Like the extreme, like they hear
Mhm.
something totally different. Like I mean, that's facts. I mean,
How long we been going there?
Hour 15.
I've
Look
seen
at
so
us.
much longer than that.
Look at us potting, guys. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're back, man. It's been good.
Yeah, we're
It's
back.
We ran through all our topics for today. It's late here, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crime outside. So I want to make sure Kate get home safely.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure Paul don't rob nobody. So we're gonna get up out of here, man. Yeah, I know. You just wear a hoodie and guns and stuff.
Oh my god.
But no, we're the green box.
I'm a upstanding, law-abiding citizen. First of
Thank
all,
you.
because
You just putting
the
all
things
that.
that go on.
law-abiding citizen.
Yes.
One day we're gonna talk. Yo, you know what we're gonna do? Me and Paul gonna have a day where we do
When we
a
talk
show.
about how Jamie Foxx is overrated.
Whoa.
No.
You
That's
watched
not-
that new movie?
Hold on. Paul been trying to get this shit off for some years now that I'm thinking about it. You've
No.
been slightly saying this.
Jamie Foxx not overrated.
We'll talk
I
about
like
that, but
Jamie
one day
Foxx.
we're gonna talk about all
We
the
can-
bad
we
movies.
can-
Stop it.
No, hold on.
Yo, stop, bruh.
Let's
Everybody had their
Jamie
rant.
Foxx is overrated. Yes.
Stop it.
Yeah.
When have you seen a comedian?
He
You know what?
stop.
Be a
No,
singer, an actor,
Come on with it.
a philanthropist, a father. Okay, let me stop.
He asking y'all, is he a good actor? He not asking y'all about none of that shit.
No,
just
but
said
this the
something
thing.
about
This
philanthropy.
thing. Being multi-talented.
Fuck you,
It's-
Paul.
it's
Don't
just-
explain
it's-
shit,
it's-
nigga.
no,
Being a
no,
jack of all
Ray,
trades
Ray,
means you're a
Ray,
master at none, God.
Ray,
Ray.
the Jamie Foxx show.
Yes.
No. We doing this. What's that movie where he was a soldier? Fuck. They was in the Afghan war, bruh. That was good.
That movie with
Tyson.
Yeah, wasn't he in jail in some movie?
What Tyson?
Too?
The one
He
he
did
did.
the accent.
The one he did. When he did 30 seconds of Tyson on the couch. No.
And he be walking around telling niggas
Jamie
that
Foxx
shit.
can only act in movies
Where
where,
he sing?
there's somebody to act like.
Hey, that's not funny, bro.
That's pretty hard.
No, it's not.
To have to act like
Huh?
somebody else, that's pretty hard though. That's
not a
trash.
good movie.
That's not a good movie. That shit was terrible.
trash. That's trash.
One
And I
day me and
love
Paul
Jamie.
gonna cook
It's
me
only
Paul-
two. It's only two good Jamie Foxx
He got-
movies. It's Ray and the Violinist.
Who?
Ray and the Violinist is the only two good
I think
Jamie
I've heard
Foxx
of it.
Oh, wait. Bullshit. Ali. He was great in Ali. Cap. I dare you to cap,
It's
nigga.
another movie he was
He
in.
was acting like somebody, right?
Man, fuck you,
That's
Paul.
a
I'm
real
It's
not
not the
him,
movie
bro.
with Martin Lawrence and what's the name?
Damn, Paul
when he
might have
was
just
in
fucked up
jail.
Jamie Foxx's career, bro. Because now that
maybe
I'm
I should
thinking,
see
all
him
of these
now.
things I'm thinking of is him playing a famous person.
He
But
can only-
that's a hard
He's
task
a-
to do
nah,
to
but
mimic
that's not
somebody
acting.
else's.
That's him being an
He's good at being an impressionist.
That's just him
He
being a
can't-
good comedian.
You
Nah,
give him a
that's-
character on
Yeah.
paper with no background in real life, he's gonna lose his fucking.
He was
he's
great in
terrible.
Law About a Citizen.
He's not gonna lose himself.
No.
He's just gonna be him.
No,
just
you
gonna
know
be
he's
him.
not great in Law Abiding Citizen.
The white guy
Law
was?
Abiding Citizen
Is
is
great
good,
by
and the
itself.
white man is good, and Jamie
And Jamie Foxx kinda
reads
just
the
there.
reads the
Dream
lines.
Girls. Oh shit,
wait.
he was playing.
Hey, wait, hold
fuck,
on, look.
Never mind.
We was in this bitch the other day, and I put on Get Rich or Die Trying. Hey, Mike, come out here. Hey, yo, I put on Get Rich or Die Trying. Me, Mike, and Evan is in this bitch watching it.
Yeah.
And like I'm laughing, and I'm telling Mike, I'm like, yo, Mike, I need you to pay attention to 50 Cent scenes. If you look at every scene, 50 say like 2 words, 2-3 words, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he was arguing with me like before, because I guess he liked the movie. Then he sat and really was paying attention to the movie, and I was like, hey, bro, look at this.
That was
Look,
before the acting.
That shit still,
bro,
that shit
it's
still,
still good
entertaining
though.
as fuck.
That's when you know something is good, bro. If I'm the star and I don't say nothing but 2 times a fucking scene and we still go crazy, that is great writing, bro. It was a scene with Terrence Howard.
Great,
Nigga,
right?
Great
Okay,
writing.
whoa,
Yeah, that's great writing.
Whoa.
Bro,
One
hold on.
thing-
Get Rich or Die Trying, not well written.
That shit is good.
It's basically just 50 Life with some moves.
It's a very, it's a entertaining.
I said
movie.
greatly written,
It's one
never
of
be-
my favorite movies.
But it's not well written.
It's not a well
Terrence,
written
hold
movie.
on.
That basic ass revenge plot with the dad.
That's literally how his life went.
But it's still like a.
That's revenge porn.
Paul, that's his life.
No, I fucks with Get
He
Rich or
liked
Die
the
Trying.
movie.
I
He
love
just-
that movie.
he arguing what I just said.
It's not a great writing.
Hold on.
We're not gonna
The
give-
scenes
we're
with
not gonna
Terrence
give
Howard.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Terrence
great
Howard
writing.
scenes not great.
Terrence Howard is good at acting, nigga.
They well
He
written
can-
scenes.
He's good at captivating the audience. They're not well written scenes.
Yo, Paul don't fuck with Monique. Yo, this is the Green Box Podcast.
I don't.
Whatever episode it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's clap it up for Kate. Second week on the show. Great moderation, Kate. We'll be back next week. We done taking breaks. It's all gas from here on out. We're going to be making minor improvements to the set week by week, so y'all just pay attention. We're not going to announce it again. You just going to have to notice it. Hey, bro, where you go? You good? Oh, you want to tell them what you have for lunch, Florida man?
I didn't.
Pickled eggs and a pickled sausage. All right, we'll be back.
I'm dead.